Wouldn't you just love to shut your lying ex up? As parents, we hate when our exes constantly badmouth us to the kids or in front of them. In this video, we discuss 7 ways to deal with a badmouthing ex. Hi, I'm Dr. Ken Henry. I'm a practicing family lawyer in Louisville, Kentucky. Trust me, in my over 2 decades of family law practice, I've seen some serious badmouthing, and I'd like to share some of what I've learned in working with my clients. Hey, if you get value from this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to get notifications when we drop new videos. Now, here's a serious scenario in which an ex lied to a family member. Dad calls ex and tells her that she needs to return their daughter. While she's arguing with Dad, daughter bumps her head on the corner of a table in the other room. Mom, seeing an opportunity, calls her brother and tells him that Dad returned the daughter with a bruise on her face. Brother takes off to Dad's house to confront him. What do you think happened when he confronted Dad based on the lie Mom told him? Why would your ex continually badmouth or lie about you to your kids? Well, perhaps he or she is having a hard time handling the breakup. Maybe he or she blames you for the divorce and wants to punish you. Or maybe he or she thinks that they can influence the kids to gain an advantage. This is often the first step in parental alienation. Generally, the badmouthing is either done directly to the kids or to someone else in front of the kids. Sometimes your ex will lie about you to a family member who will repeat the lie in front of your kids. Many times, exes lie to mutual friends to try to take them away from you. Regardless of why or how it's done, you will need to deal with this situation. Here are 7 tips for dealing with an ex who badmouths you. First, in dealing with a badmouthing ex, you must remain calm. You're naturally going to be angry when you learn about your ex's lies, but you need to control your anger. Have you ever said or done things in anger and wished you could have a do-over? Of course you have. We all have done that. And you better believe that your ex will magnify any kind of overreaction. So take a deep breath and think before you react, particularly with your kids. Second, don't retaliate by badmouthing your ex, as tempting as it may be. Playwright George Bernard Shaw wrote, "Don't wrestle with a pig. You'll only get muddy, and the pig will love it." Retaliating against your ex will only motivate him or her to badmouth you even more. And don't feel like you have to defend yourself from every lie that he or she tells. For instance, suppose your child comes home to your house and acts odd. When you ask him what's wrong, he says, "Mommy says you only care about yourself and don't want to take care of us. She says you don't pay your child support so you can have money to spend on yourself." Now your impulse will be to say something like, "That's a lie. Your mother is just bitter." But instead, say something like, "Johnny, I love you and always will. It's true that your mother and I couldn't get along, but I will always take care of you." Third, model appropriate behavior for your kids. Even if they don't see it right away, they will come to understand what their mother is doing and how inappropriate it is. They will respect you more because you didn't engage in negative behavior their mother did. Fourth, try to communicate with your ex. I know the temptation is to get disengaged with her, but you still need to communicate with her about the kids. My advice is to use an app such as App Close or Our Family Wizard, or some of the others, so that there's a record of your communications. And only communicate with your ex about the kids. These apps keep a record or text exchanges, and you can even pay child support through the app. This may come in handy should you have to resort to the court to stop her badmouthing. Use iMessages when communicating with your ex. For instance, you're concerned that Johnny is not getting enough sleep at your ex's house. You could confront him or her by saying something like, "Johnny's always tired when I pick him up. Why can't you be a good mother or father and make sure he gets enough sleep?" How do you think that parent will react? Try something like this instead. "Hey, I'm concerned that Johnny seems really tired when I pick him up. Is there something I can do to help?" While this approach may not work either, it's much more likely than confronting your ex in an accusatory tone. Fifth, build a strong relationship with your kids. Be there when you say you will. Be positive with your kids and engage in fun and positive activities. Show up when you say you will. Take an interest in their activities and attend every time you possibly can. Over time, what you do will simply overpower your ex's lies. Sixth, Build a record of your ex's negative behavior. Keep a journal or use your notes app and enter the negative behavior, date, and time. Give a full description of the offensive behavior and make the entry as soon as possible after it occurs, because time is the enemy of memory. 7th, seek professional help if necessary. A good therapist and an experienced attorney, if needed, can help you navigate the difficult situation and hopefully put an end to the badmouthing. A therapist can help both you and the kids, and the journal can help the therapist better understand what you and the kids are dealing with. I often put language in settlement agreements that the parties shall not make disparaging remarks about the other in front of or to the kids. And in some instances, I've included language that the parties shall not allow others to do so in front of the kids. Now let's face it, it's likely that you'll end up in court at some point. However, if you can demonstrate that you took the high road and document your ex's behavior, you will increase the likelihood of success. This is why I recommend using a nap like App Close or Our Family Wizard and keeping a journal of your ex's bad behavior. Remember, you can't control what your ex does. You can, however, control how you react and what you do. And never forget, it's not about you. It's about your kids. Hey, if you found value in this video, hit the like button, smash the bell to get notice when we release new videos, and subscribe to the channel.